that's right. I'm gonna have to take it down a notch. I know you're hyped, you're excited. But it comes a time we've gotta go. But you've been awesome. And you. And fuck you. I'll see you in the trailer later on, alright? Just leave your boyfriend there, okay? You know what I mean? So this is a song we wrote many years ago. Yeah. It's near and dear to my heart. I love it. And I know you love it too. You know the words. Sing right along. Used to be afraid of technology. Now it doesn't make me sad. Used to hate the blue screen of death. Now it's not so bad. You know what I'm talking about? Found a little place. It's on the internet. I go there once a week to educate me, take news, opinions and reviews, make me feel like a geek. Little place on the internet. Best damn tech is the URL. Flavorant, Plant and Schmidt report and talk until about the latest tech news. What else have we got? Take it out. I love it all. Everyone take me to Best Damn Tech Show, period. That's right, give a cheer. Best Damn Tech Show, period. We love having you here. Best Damn Tech Show, period. Come on, boys, sing it loud. Tech Show, period. Now we got quite a crowd. It's the Best Damn Tech Show. Best Damn Tech Show. Sit down and enjoy. Best Damn Tech Show. You guys rock. You guys rock. We'll see you guys next time. Dan McNally on the guitar. We'll see you on the show.
Have a long time.
That's it. Oh, hello. We're all opening our beers. Is your beer open as well? Welcome to the Best Damn Tech Show, period. It is March the 12th, 2007. To my right, I'm Rand McNally.
Hello.
To my left, the very Reverend Sir Adam Plant. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us as well. Listen, we've got a lot of stuff to get through. We've got the Tech It Out, we've got Iris and the Virus, we've got blah, blah, blah. Particularly, we've got the Dr. Drewby, as everyone knows him to be, out there in Texas, actually.
SXSW?
SXSW, South by Southwest. As everybody probably knows, Austin, Texas was named after, the $6 Million man, Steve Austin. Mm-hmm. And what you probably don't know is that this conference is a big one for interactive media, film, music, interactive, pretty
everything.
Much what you're seeing right now.
That's why we sent him.
That's why we sent him along. So we might just cut to him a little bit and get him to intro where he's at and stuff like that. So, Drewby, what do you got, mate?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Drew. I am in Austin at South by Southwest. Things are crazy here. Everything you're reading, it's true. It's nuts here. I've been hanging out with awesome people like Mickey Krimmel, Wikipedia. She's awesome, of course. And got to meet, Frank, Andrew Barron and Kenyatta from Rocket Boom. Got to meet Steven Zotti from Jet Set Show. Twitter guys. Twitter is huge. It's exploding here in Austin. Everybody's telling each other where they are, what parties they're at. And it really is taking off. Plugged. I just put up March Podness, which is a collection of basketball podcasts covering March Madness. So that's really cool. Go over to blog.plug.com for that. A lot of cool things going on. A lot of cool people. I've gone to a Yahoo party, so I know you'll be happy, Plant. I went to a blogger party put on by Google. Met some cool Google people, and it's really awesome. Got to hang out with Robert Scoble and the podtech.net folks. More to come. I have lots of pictures. Flickr, Best Damn Tech is the username. Check it out. See you guys later.
Well, it looks like a fun time. I think we might have to all go next year. Really.
Yeah, definitely. I'm there.
The Austin, Texas, with their bats under the bridge and whatnot.
Yeah,
eh?
I've heard there's a lot of bats under that bridge.
This is true. Also true. Best damn news. Good things coming out of Microsoft this week.
What's that?
Actually, last week.
Yeah.
They're kind of opening up their research to everyone through their Tech Fest, I believe it's called.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah, some interesting innovations coming out of it. Did you get to see it?
I did. I didn't get to go.
No, of course.
But I did get to read about it, and it's pretty neat. It's just they're kind of showing off all their R&D departments, what they're doing right now. Stuff that's, stuff they can show off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They are trying to reinvent certain old ideas, like the answering machine. Mm-hmm. They have a new touch screen answering machine system.
Making it fresh.
Yeah,
funky.
where if you have several messages, you come home and you see them all with separate bubbles on your touchscreen with maybe a picture of the person who called you. So you can see immediately, oh, Susie called, and you click on her, and boom, her little video or just audio message will play for you right there. So it's a little more interactive.
Nice.
No more waiting.
It's not linear. It's non-linear, is basically. Yeah.
I like it.
They also have, that little image verification system at the bottom
Yeah,
website.
usually numbers that you can't read in letters.
Right, VF, ZR, and then, you have to translate it. They're coming up with a new way to do that. Apparently computers aren't smart enough to tell the difference between cats and dogs yet in a picture.
That's a good thing, I think.
They can deal with things like proportion, mass, or relative mass, maybe, things like that, color. But they can't really tell, the difference between a cat and a dog. There's so many variations. So that it'll be more of a little quiz.
Like, what is this?
Right, and it'll show you a picture of a certain type of cat or dog. You write cat, dog, whatever.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, and all kinds of different stuff.
Around those spammers.
And then the coolest one that we heard about was they're only right now in Seattle, unfortunately. If you're walking around the streets in Seattle and you're lost, you take out your celly, take a picture of a nearby building, landmark, anything. Building is probably the best to do because it'll have an address.
Yeah.
You text it to Microsoft.
Really?
They will send you back a map with where you are, how to get to where you're going, the name of the building near you, all this information.
That's pretty handy.
So, if that goes out to all cities, that'll be really handy.
That does sound very handy, although, GPS, right?
There's all kinds of other ways to find your way around. If you're getting lost these days and you have a cell phone and a computer, you really messed up.
Kind of covered.
But it's just a neat showing of technology.
Yeah, no, I like it. Kind of opening it up to all us regular folks out here, absolutely. What they're not opening up, or actually it's more of a Mac and Windows thing. iTunes, there's a new update released for iTunes.
7.1, I believe.
7.1, exactly. They were trying to make it more Vista compatible. Didn't really work. Seems like there's some issues.
Well, iTunes 7 had issues right from the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They kind of solved those, and now there's a few more issues as a result. Not playing well together.
Right. Yeah, I think they have problems with you can't read text or receive images in iTunes if you're running Vista, and also you potentially not be able to sync up your little iPod-y thing. Whatever those things are.
The what?
I don't know. Drew just got one. It's a newfangled device.
Yeah. Loves
plays
my
music
iPod.
apparently.
Fabulous. Really fabulous.
But be wary.
They're working together to fix it.
Yeah, we're looking at weeks probably or days. Yeah, it'll be fixed. But look for a Apple iTunes update in the near future.
Very good. We use a lot of data. And
data.
Data. Sorry.
Data.
There's a lot of stuff happening out there, especially with video, and we're kind of really upping the ante a little bit with that sort of stuff.
It's a lot of GBs.
What do we got? How many GBs do we have?
161 billion GBs.
That's a lot of GBs.
Which is, there's got to be a term for that, Plant, right?
Exabyte.
An
What
exabyte.
the hell is that?
Of that one. Exabyte.
So it's 161 exabytes
That is true.
Wow.
that we used, this year? Moved around? I think that's what
It's
it is.
161 exabytes of like user submitted data over the last year.
Yeah. Wow.
You're talking YouTube and all the different podcasts that are out there and all that stuff.
They do take up
It's-
Audio,
yeah.
video, pictures, like all the cell phone stuff.
Right. I mean, text isn't really counted in as much, but I'm sure, if you put all text that's out there in, and it's going to come out to a couple GBs.
Yeah, you think about it like, cell phones have almost made like the common student anymore, like a college watchdog. If something happens, in a classroom that shouldn't be happening, chances are someone's recording it on their cell phone.
Or a political rally.
And all that stuff is going up,
Yeah.
on YouTube.
And Blip and Rever and every other place.
And there was an incident in the University of California,
Right.
I think, Southern California, where some police,
Sure. Yeah, I saw that.
may have attacked, a student.
Yeah.
And that was all recorded on cell phone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to see that footage.
Citizen journalism.
Yeah, so it's if you put all those GBs together, it's like 12 stacks of books that reach from the Earth to the Sun. So we go to the Earth and Sun 12 times in books.
Really?
I don't know what size books, but it's 3 million times the amount of information in all the books ever written.
For those of you who don't like to do fancy math, that's 161 billion iPod shuffles.
Yeah, there you go.
Or even less fancy math. Lots.
So that's a lot of information, people, and it's growing every day. So keep putting your information out there. Keep buying hard drives because they're dropping in price and storing them, and you'll cut down on some of the bandwidth uses if you keep some information. And if everybody builds up their own workstation, the whole network gets better.
Is that right?
That's what I say.
Yeah, that works. Okay, fair enough. Like the sound of that. Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. That's it for the news. We'll be right back after this.
You're not cooking. Yeah, I do.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out! My God, did that smell good?
Detect it. There's no going, and you tell me do things. I done running.
G.I. Joe!
Gentlemen, ladies,
Yes.
check this out. Yeah! Turkey, gobble gobble. They've banned YouTube. It's court ruling, putting a block on YouTube.
Right.
You're gonna put a block on our show now.
Yeah.
You get an error message right there saying, you're no longer permitted to view videos on YouTube.
Right.
It's all because, there's been this big biffo between Greece and Turkey, and it's being played out on video.
Yeah.
So, the Greeks are attacking the Turks, and the Turks backing at the Greeks.
There's all kinds of stuff going on over in Turkey. They've been trying to get into the EU for a long time, right? Did they ever get in, do you know?
Not sure.
I'm not sure either.
A move like this isn't gonna help them.
Right, but Turkey is definitely trying to become, just like we were talking about earlier, they're trying to maintain their religious, powerful government
Sure.
while the youth are trying to be techno-babblerini DDs.
Technorized?
Well, they're trying to become like the Western culture.
Right.
They're trying to have computers and cell phones and cars and subways and all that.
The final straw was the attack on the founding father of Turkey as we know it, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk.
Washington.
Yeah.
The second.
Exactly. So
Right.
that was it, and they said, that's
Wow.
it. Apparently next on their list, Thanksgiving.
Ah,
Yeah, don't like the turkey.
They've never been very
references
thankful.
Really?
anyway.
to Thanksgiving. Exactly.
that's hilarious.
Thank you.
I mean, it really. What do they care? I mean, Turkey citizens, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
No, it's not next on the list. I was just saying that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Look, I'm distressed. You can tell I'm distressed, right?
Why? I can.
Yeah, because the Best Damn Tech show has been banned in China.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh, I'm so
China,
embarrassed.
Chinese listeners and viewers.
Right.
they have to go underground to get out sort of stuff. So
It also
That's a
you
shame.
can check that out actually on the greatfirewallofchina.org, I believe.
Great
if
Firewall of China.
if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
They're actually cracking down now on virtual money, a lot of the Second Life sort of stuff,
Right.
over the concerns of money laundering and illicit trading. They've also
Sure, it
stopped.
has nothing to do with their own political greed.
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
It's,
They're trying to promote positive internet practices. The hell's that?
like
Hey, what
sending
does that
money
mean?
to China through the internet.
Well-
The internet is there to educate, for educational purposes.
Yeah.
And they're saying that there's a lot of rubbish out there, like the Best Damn Tech Show period, that doesn't educate. Everyone knows different, of
Yeah.
course. But-
So this site will tell you if your site is blocked in China.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's no infotainment in China.
No.
There's not.
Well,
Not
you
at
know
all.
what? Chinese viewers, don't be ashamed. Or don't be not ashamed. Don't be upset.
Right.
There are ways to get around this.
Is
Think of
there?
it like there's a separate web in China. You know, a separate web in Asia. Actually, there's only a few strands that go out to the rest of the world. That's what's being watched here and being shut down, right? So if you can actually access a different site. So say you want to see bestdamntech.com, you might have to go to a European site that'll redirect you to bestdamntech.com where you can actually view the
Right.
material.
Well,
There's
check
a
it out
couple
on-
services out there.
On Network 2 TV, maybe that's not blocked. And
then you can, right, exactly.
I see. I
so
get
there
it.
are ways around it.
Got it. Sigh of relief from our Chinese listeners and viewers.
Yes.
Ching, ching, dong, noir.
Dozo. Google.
Did I say that they're also trying to crack down on internet cafes there? There's a whole bunch of them out there.
Really?
And,
Oh yeah, that's where they're all dying from playing video games.
No,
not
that's
eating.
more in Korea.
Oh, is
actually.
it Korea?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
but
sorry.
a lot of illicit activities going on there anyway. So.
Right.
Interesting. Google.
I knew that was coming.
Our very, very good mates at Google. You know they've released their latest update on desktop search 5, I believe.
I have no.
What does this
effing clue.
promise us?
Hopefully, better search.
Hopefully.
And you've been complaining about their
He's
searching
been
issues.
complaining.
Gmail is my main.
Yeah.
I'm still not really impressed with the
No.
Gmail search.
This is just desktop search, though, not Gmail search.
No, so I still have to wait.
It kind of ties into Gmail and that you can search for all your emails and
Yeah.
whatnot. So
Okay. I like
interesting.
searching emails.
Also,
and stuff.
Google, they won the Facebook deal to display advertising on Facebook.
They won it,
Yeah, to be able to display advertising.
so they just bid higher.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, when you say won, I thought there was like a massive, like a battle rumble.
Well, they had to run.
then
Google,
jump through
Yahoo,
flaming
and
hoops and all
AOL
that.
all fighting in a ring.
There's not. It hasn't been disclosed as far as numbers are concerned. So maybe it wasn't necessarily that they were the higher bidder, but they were the better bidder.
Okay, so maybe over a longer period of time or some sort of contract.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of.
Ah.
Maybe a little bit of. How's your father?
Right.
You
Little,
know, who
little
knows?
vacation on our yacht kind of deal.
Maybe or the
Googleplex
plane.
fitness club privileges,
Exactly.
something like that there.
Exactly. So Facebook's not huge. It's about a sixth the size of MySpace, but they had MySpace as well. So
Facebook sold for a lot too, right? Or was
hasn't,
going
no.
to.
No, they're holding
sorry,
out.
Then the
they're holding out.
imagined worth of it was
exactly.
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot.
they
Right.
no one actually
Exactly.
bought it.
Finally on Tech It Out. Google Phone.
Ah.
We've got insight here. Geek
Really?
Psychic has.
Ooh, some insider information.
Yeah, exactly. Come here, here we go. Huh? It's just a rumor, folks. No, it doesn't exist. A post was made recently. It was quite convincing,
Yeah.
but quite a few people saw through it.
It's a pretty competitive market getting into cell phones. I don't know if I would want to start into it. I mean, you'd need to invest billions.
I'd be
to get it.
surprised if they wouldn't give it a go.
You think so?
Yeah,
Well, they can open up their wallet and count. And, we got
I
a
guess
couple billion,
now's the
that's,
time to get in. It's only going to get harder, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, people are always going to have portable wireless devices on them from now on, or it's now until the network can support it. I mean, at some point when the nuclear war comes and we're all back to
course, the nuclear
sticks
war.
and cans of wire can communication.
Yep, I know that. I know
You know what I'm
I remember
talking
it.
about.
Remember it when I was a kiddie.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's it for Check It Out, but
it is.
we'll be right back after this.
That's not the way to do it.
Who's that?
But you hit it straight and step into it.
Apollo?
Right. I waited at your house for about an hour and your wife said you might be here.
What are you doing here? If the papers knew we were talking like this, they'd think we was crazy. Why you?
Because I'm the best and you need somebody to teach you different.
Why?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think you can pull it off without me, right?
You still didn't give me the answer, Apollo. What's the real reason?
Eye of the tiger, man.
You got me curious.
You got me curious, Rob. Look, there's just one thing that you gotta remember. We gotta get some speed. We gotta get some flexibility. You gotta get some quickness. Understand?
Yeah.
Quickness, endurance. That's the only thing we gotta concern ourselves with, Rob. All right?
Ricky never had me do this.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready? Set. Go!
That's right, we're back. And we've got the plant to give us the iris on the virus. Bit of virus activity this week. Of course, you know, a couple of days ago there was the whole daylight savings update. I heard that actually Microsoft was charging a few companies to do so.
Yeah. Specifically, they were charging on extended support phase software. Right. This would be like Server 2000.
Some of the older
Microsoft operating systems, this sort of thing. Yeah, especially for like the server stuff, $4,000 for them to patch it.
They were saying that it should have been $40,000, and they're giving it to you at cost.
Oh yeah, real nice guys.
Very nice of them. But hopefully everyone took the right measures to accommodate for the change in daylight savings.
You gotta, in this particular instance, I mean, like almost everything is affected. You know, you gotta update your antivirus. You gotta update your, you know, any kind of, banking or tax type software you have, shit.
Right.
Yeah. You got and update other shit as well.
Yeah, right. Anything that's sensitive, update it, right?
Yes, particularly your OS. You know, make sure that you might even want to check your BIOS if you're savvy enough to go in your BIOS and make sure that ticked over as well.
For those folks not in the US, it's ain't about.
How many of those are there?
There's lots out there, actually.
Really?
Very, very valuable and important.
If there's anybody out there not in the U.S., email me directly at info@bdtsp.com and prove to me that you exist, because I don't buy it.
Rand doesn't believe in Europe. He doesn't think it's real. He's never seen it. No one can.
Dutch Master, I agree, mate.
I think I've seen Canada, but it wasn't that cool.
They're everywhere. Absolutely. But so this is something that happened. They bumped up daylight savings to 2 weeks.
Yeah,
right,
because the Energy Policy Act of 2005. They actually added 4 weeks. You know, they bumped up 2 weeks on this side, and I think 2 weeks on the other side.
Wow, and the idea being that people will be shutting off their lights later, and it just saves power. Right? That's the idea I gathered. I mean, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but if it works, I mean, why not?
The kiddies can play longer outside.
Right. But I mean,
that's what's important here.
Will my VCR update? That's the thing. Will my cell phone update it? I'm gonna let it go. Or I let it go already, and I'll let you guys know
I guess it
next
depends.
week.
Like I use Sprint, and Sprint. I can't set the clock.
Yeah.
On my
do it
phone.
automatically.
When if I know that daylight savings change occurred or whatever, I just call my voicemail and it updates while I do that.
Oh wow, that's
It'll change
interesting.
it.
All right, what else we got, man?
All right, Mozilla.
Oh, I like
They
Mozilla.
make Firefox, SeaMonkey, that sort of thing.
And
They
also-
patched a JavaScript vulnerability, but when they did so, they actually made it worse.
Ooh.
So they allowed now JavaScript related privilege escalation, which pretty much means that JavaScript is making changes, on the OS level that would normally be blocked by users. It's system level stuff. But they have a patch out for it now. They're urging people, if you're using 1.5.0.9 and 2.0.0.1 to update if you have those those particular
update.
versions. So yeah, just it should be in tools or options. Look for the update. Other than that, WordPress. Very popular
very
blogging
popular.
software,
The
open
most
source
popular,
PHP.
actually.
It's pretty awesome.
Some hackers were actually able to get onto the server, and they were able to insert a backdoor into the code, and several downloads were made. So if you have version 2.1.1, you want to update to 2.1.2. Yeah, if you can count, you got that down.
That's excellent.
So they have they've fixed the code that's up there now. They've secured their servers, and you just check and update because there was several downloads made with this open source code that was hacked for the backdoor.
Wow.
And that's really it.
Update your backdoor access.
Backdoor, people. Watch your back door.
Pull up
Watch your
your
I think
backdoor.
that's the moral of the story.
Pull up your pants.
Absolutely. We'll be right back after this. And finally, here on Best Damn Tech Show, period, the site of the week. And the favourite of mine, yes, www.peakvid.com.
What's going on there?
I saw that said PVid.
No, Peak.
I'm really
Vid.
glad that says PeakVid.
Peakvid. Is that your voyeur fantasy
No,
website
it's
that
not.
you've been telling us about?
It's not actually.
Oh, it's
it's a
different.
fabulous place to see movies that may not even have been released. I just saw Rocky Balboa the other day, which unfortunately,
Fortunately, you saw.
yeah,
Was it bad? I didn't get to see it
It was
yet.
pretty bad.
Oh, man, I wanted
The
to-
overacting was amazing. It was just pure awesome when they showed the South Philly rats.
Oh man, I'm hoping
It was
to
great.
see- I was hoping it would be good.
Borat I also saw there, it was
Uh-huh.
fabulous. But it's also a great place to get your TV shows. They have a little bit of an extended list of TV shows, some of your favourites, some of your older ones.
What's the deal with the fundage?
I don't know.
If you don't need
I
to
don't
know,
care.
Okay.
that's just fine.
Excellent.
Great spot to see your videos, so check
Cool.
that out. And I might actually do a little blog post on some of the good places that you can actually watch TV online.
I like that.
It was kind of like Peak Vid was one of these things that my wife kind of saw and thought, all right, I can do this.
Ah.
I see the Gilmore Girls there. I can actually watch it on the computer.
Right.
Prior to that, she was like down on YouTube and it was like, it's people
Video
just, like,
on the web.
talking
Right,
about
right,
themselves
right.
and stuff like that. But
So it's easy.
Yeah, you click on your show and you click on your episode. It's that simple. It's
that simple.
Window, there's your show.
Sweet.
exactly. So
It's as easy as all those infomercials.
What
make
about
it sound.
quality?
quality's great, actually. Yeah, really
Full
good.
screen?
Full screen if you choose.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm liking this.
They do separate it into 5 different sections. So you watch the first bit, then you have to click again to see the second bit.
Okay.
So it's not all the way through.
It's interesting. Maybe they're making money by number of clicks.
I don't know.
It's interesting. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Steal their
I mean,
method.
Maybe we should try and get him on the
It
horn.
could also help them
Yeah.
calculate how good each episode is, if you're willing to continue.
There's all kinds of good benefits on their end to multiple clicks to watch an entire episode. I'll have to look into that. Note to self, look into that.
But great little channel there, and check it out. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. That was all with a.
Was that a
Your
change?
French? Your rolling L's?
You know, we had a lot of people asking about the best damn tech show song. So on the intro and hopefully maybe on the outro as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
Very popular it was back in the day.
Yeah, we used to, really rock out.
Madison
used
Square
to really
Garden,
rock out.
85.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hot stuff. So we'll take that on tour
Yeah.
when requested.
Back when Metallica used to open for us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, remember those days?
do.
Lars Ulrich, what a cag he is. Okay, cag. Fair enough. Sir Reverend Adam Plant, also thank you for joining me, and also to Rand McNally for all your efforts here
I had
today.
a few efforts.
Thank
Several.
you for joining us as well. Our crew, our cast, the audience, the
Especially that guy way in the back.
the blimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working hard, that's for sure.
The janitor.
We look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, have yourselves a geek week. Yeah. Thank you.